Good morning, Park Cubs. Today is Thursday, April 26, 2018. Welcome to the Cub Report.
We kick off the Cub Report by celebrating today's birthdays.
For lunch today, in addition to the usual items in the center station, we will have spaghetti and breadstick.
There are no high five awards to read today.
6th and 7th graders, would you like to be an ASB officer next year? If you'd like to help plan school events, be a host on the Cub Report, or film school videos, get an application from Mr. Osborne's office. The application and the teacher recommendations are due back to him by next Thursday, May 1st.
Tuesday.
Students, when you get your lunch in the cafeteria, remember to go through to the cashiers after receiving your lunch. This way your lunch is accounted for. We know it is free to all the students, but the school has to be held accountable for each meal served. This is how nutrition services get reimbursed from the government for their free meal. Remember, don't skip the cashier line.
Also at lunchtime tomorrow, cookies and brownies will be sold for 50 cents. If you have a hankering for some sweet treats, remember to bring at least 50 cents so you can purchase a cookie or brownie.
7th and 8th grade students, have you turned in your college-bound application? You could be eligible to get a scholarship for college. All you have to do is sign up in 7th and 8th grade. If you haven't signed up or need to turn in your form, please see Mrs. Reyes as soon as you can.
If you've had perfect attendance this month, be on the lookout for your attendance coupon next week. You have less than 2 months to go before summer vacation. Make a goal of having perfect attendance for May so you can get a prize before school's out.
Tomorrow is Arbor Day, and in honor of this day, we have a special video for you. Take a look.
Dear future generations, I think I speak for the rest of us when I say, sorry. Sorry we left you with our mess of a planet. Sorry that we were too caught up in our own doings to do something. Sorry we listened to people who made excuses to do nothing. I hope you forgive us. We just didn't realize how special the earth was. Like a marriage gone wrong, we didn't know what we had until it was gone. For example, I'm guessing you probably know it as the Amazon desert, right? Well, believe it or not, it was once called the Amazon rainforest, and there were billions of trees there, all of them gorgeous, and... Oh, you don't know much about trees, do you? Well, let me tell you, trees are amazing. I mean, we literally breathe the air they are creating. They clean up our pollution, our carbon. They store and purify water, give us medicine that cures our diseases, food that feeds us, which is why I'm so sorry to tell you that we burn them down. Cut them down with brutal machines, horrific, at a rate of 40 football fields every minute. That's 50% of all the trees in the world gone in the last 100 years. Why? For this. And that wouldn't make me so sad if it weren't so many pictures of leaves on it. You know, when I was a child, I read how the Native Americans had such consideration for the planet that they felt responsible for how they left the land for the next 7 generations. Which brings me great sorrow, because most of us today don't even care about tomorrow. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we put profit above people, greed above need, the rule of gold above the golden rule. I'm sorry we use nature as a credit card with no spending limit, overdrafting animals to extinction, stealing your chance to ever see their uniqueness or become friends with them. Sorry we poison the ocean so much that you can't even swim in them. But most of all, I'm sorry about our mindset, 'cause we had the nerve to call this destruction progress. I'm not sorry. This future, I do not accept it, because an error does not become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. We can redirect this. How? Let me suggest that if a farmer sees a tree that is unhealthy, they don't look at the branches to diagnose it. They look at the root. So like that farmer, we must look at the root and not to the branches of government, not to the politicians run by corporations. We are the root, we are the foundation. This generation, it is up to us to take care of this planet. It is our only home. We must globally warm our hearts and change the climate of our souls and realize that we are not apart from nature. We are a part of nature, and to betray nature is to betray us. To save nature is to save us. Because if we don't all work together to save the environment, we will be equally extinct. Sorry.
Our quote for the week is, "To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst." Being the best means handling everything with a good attitude.
Remember to be a hero and be kind to others.
All current reports can be found online by going to www.utah.com/parkville-school-cubs.
That's all for today, Cubs. I'm Anaí.
I'm Tamlin.
I'm Omar.
Your 8th grade ASB officers, and remember, all Park Cubs are capable of success. No exceptions.